Triangle formation, you better believe they are going to make another invasion right as the third spawning of the red orb for Baylife. They recognize what's going on. Here comes Undead Pilot, Containment Field, the Decker. They got them all contained up there. Where's the follow-up? Oh, here comes the rockets right there from Triborn, rather. Bacon's in a lot of trouble. He gets taken apart. And this aggression, Baylife knew exactly what was going on right there, Notch. True Untrue's in a lot of trouble as well. The Mural ult was already used right here. Mural got taken out very early on in this team fight. He's going to get taken down, as I hope my game just didn't crash. No, there's a little bit of lock up there. True Untrue is going to go down. Chip's trying to knock him back, but that knockback way too late. They needed that much earlier. And now Chips might be in a little bit of trouble as well. Selwong's in some trouble. This is actually triangle formation. I think they're going to get wiped here.
Wow. Well done. Baylife knew exactly what was going on. They were able to rotate. They aced them, boys. Early
they
game
straight aced them. To believe that they're going to try and make a push to turn this in. Chip going in there, root onto 2, look for the containment field. There needs to be a containment field. Chip's taking a lot of damage. Actually, the containment field is actually more of a defensive one than it is offensive, but nonetheless, it's working out. It's catching 3 people. Third one's getting a lot of value. Isu gets taken. True Untrue actually gets taken out for Misu right there all the meanwhile, though. So he's trying to get some value in triangle formation. Take out Triangle Formation has their Twin Blast taken out. Now they're looking to get on Voes. They need to get this Decker if they want to make this a 1-for-1 exchange. But I'm not sure they'll be able to because Selwong, with no Twin Blast, this strategy is Isu taking out Thirdborn right there. That was, again, the containment field on point, the follow-up on point, and they're going to be able to turn this in.
Yeah, really good gameplay. The double support from I just fell off. No!
Oh, no.
As Force was walking up to turn it in, it fell off. The 3-minute timer came down. Wow, Ritsukai just
They're still
falls.
going. They're diving. They're diving, Baylife, man. I think they should do something with this. With no Mural, and they have theirs, that's huge. Thirdborn taking quite a bit of damage. He's got to be careful. Chip is there. The devastating ult that hit Thirdborn, but he got shielded just in time for it. Containment field on a Chip. They're going to die this turn. This is what I was talking about. The containment field into the flamethrower, but he actually knocks Isu away. That was beautiful. He needed to do that. Chip, can he keep him alive? He doesn't go down. He does go down, and now Beacon's trying to punish him right now, but it doesn't matter. Beacon, turn around, bro, because the rest of your team is dying. True Untrue just got so much value out of that. They do get a kill onto the Iggy, but a 3-for-1. 4 people still alive. The Muriel still has her ultimate as well. This tier 2 tower is under siege. Should be going down as long as Baylife play this right. And I might be eating my own words here, Notch. I said Triangle Formation 2-0, but Baylife is looking so
I like the way
strong.
Baylife is playing right now.
Me too, man.
I think Triangle Formation has a really steep hill to climb up, and I don't know if they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this.
The Prime Orb. Selwong uncharacteristically misses his ultimate onto Isu. Giant Chip is by himself. The rest of his team is divided amongst the map. And speaking of which, I get tossed across the map right there. And now we do see that T-Cell's in a little bit of trouble. The containment field was absolutely huge right there. It's separating Chip and True Untrue. Selwong's by himself. He's separated. He needs to get his shield. He needs to get the mirror. He needs to get something. He must find himself getting taken out now. Devastating Blast is going to be there. He's going to actually take True Untrue and Selwong down at the same time. The 2-man Devastating Blast coming out from Undead Pilot. Good lord, that man's got a scope on his shoulders right now. And now Chip's going to get taken out. Baylife are just dominating Triangle Formation. Ritsukai's in a lot of trouble. There was no... Oh, the ultimate was on cooldown. Remember, they forced it out earlier. No reversal of fortune. If there was a mirror ult there, that could have been the difference between Baylife winning and losing that team fight. So that paying off right there, turning the Orb Prime, left inhibitor lane's already pushed in. We might see the first converging. The 5-man push is coming down the barrel of this left lane, and you better believe the barrel that Triangle Formation is seeing right now is a buckshot shotgun, a sawed-off shotgun for your Max Payne fans out there. And this is going to be very difficult for them to defend. It's going to be very difficult for them to keep themselves in this match on the shoulder of this Isu. He's in the front line. He's got to be careful. The containment field is going to maybe use the containment field to keep it alive. Selwong doing good damage, forces out the Muriel ult. Containment field on a 3. These containment fields are ridiculous, Josh. Here comes the big damage coming in from Thirdborn, but it's actually getting body blocked onto Selwong. Ritsu, that is the ult they're looking for. Isu gets taken out by the time he's able to do much of anything. And Triangle Formation finally showing signs of life. The Lazarus effect, ladies and gentlemen, is what we're seeing. They were down and out, but now they're back in life. And man, are they going in here? The Devastating Blast from Undead Pilot is going to turn around and maybe put the wind out of the sails in Triangle Formation. Are they going to be able to turn this around? They're not. A 1-for-0 exchange. Triangle Formation defends the Orb Prime.
Really good defense right there from Triangle
For
Formation.
the time being.
For the time being. We still have a couple minutes for that buff to last. True Untrue had to back. He did get hit by Undead Pilot's ultimate, so he had to back because he was very, very low. He's also going to push out this mid lane, it looks. I wish I could tell you how much time was left on this Prime Orb buff that Force is carrying. Unfortunately, that's not in there yet, but...
Oh, Chip. He's taking a lot of damage, Chip. You got to get out of there. Now we see the front line is damaged. He's going to have to get himself out of there. And this has been a slow push right here coming from Baylife. It's actually a 4v5. They don't even care. Down goes Beacon. Down goes Beacon. This is disastrous right now, potentially for Baylife. And Selwonk goes down too. I don't know how they do it, but Baylife, ladies and gentlemen, are just wiping the floor of triangle formation. They sweep in like a broom. They clean up triangle formation. And they said, screw the Orb Prime. We want the inhibitor. We want game number 1. We want to get our hands on that last stand at this turn-in, at the left lane. They almost had a successful defense once. They weren't able to. They got 1 kill. They weren't able to follow through though. But they might be a little bit late to the party. They're actually scrambling to try to get there. Notch.
They are, but they may catch out Icy
Chip.
here.
Chip, you're by yourself. Don't get blown up, my man. And we might see a Miro ult forced out very, very early. He's taking a lot of damage, but Undead Pilot is taking a lot of damage. True and True takes out Undead Pilot. There's the big containment field onto True and True. Icy's doing a lot of damage. Look at that coming up. The reversal of fortune on to True and True from the Miros. Exactly what he needed to keep himself up. Selwonk, very low. 2 down on the side of Baylife. Triangle formation. Can they do it? I think they are doing it. They're keeping themselves in this match, but don't forget, look at the map. There are 2 rows of creep going inside and attacking the core right now. So even if they are able to defend this, which they weren't, the Prime Orb was turned in, so they aren't even going to be able to get it for themselves. They have to fall back to the core, and their core is taking damage.
Yeah, but amazing play from Triangle Formation there. Yeah. Yes, their core may be taking damage. 3 people are without the Prime Orb. Selwonk and Beacon were able to retreat back to their core and to defend it. Yes, it took a tiny bit of damage, but they're there to defend. We are going to see True on True is really low right now. I'm sorry, Voas Force is really low on Decker. Triangle Formation is continuing the chase. If they can get this kill here, they continue to push up the lane. I don't know if they're going to get it. I mean, they had to get that kill.
Good lord, Decker's tanky. They still can't get her down.
No, and she's
Is
under
Decker
a tower
gonna get away?
This
my
tower
lord.
is up. She's going to escape.
Oh no, Thirdborn gets taken out. This is not what Baylife needed. Thirdborn is a huge source of damage. They need him to take a team fight. He gets caught out at the Orb Prime. Triangle formation, they are doing everything they need to do to inch by inch. And for you metric people, centimeter by centimeter, get themselves back into this match, and that means they more than likely can take this Orb Prime.
This is exactly what they needed here. They got that pick. They're going to try and take this Orb Prime. Isu Force. Look at Undead Pilot. Look at Undead Pilot now. He is queued up. His ultimate is queued up. He wants this last hit.
Oh boy, is he gonna do it? He's looking for it. He's looking for it. Keep an eye out on here, guys. Orb Prime might be getting a little bit low. It looks like they actually might be disengaging off of it. Nope, they're doing it. Is he gonna be able to pull it off?
He missed it.
There, wasn't able to get it. Actually, nowhere near it, unfortunately. That would have been really cheeky for him. But True and True is gonna pick this up. Triangle formation is gonna fall back, potentially turn in this Orb Prime, and I gotta say, man, this is
exactly what they needed.
This is looking great. I mean, was this intentional? Like, hey, let's just get behind really early on, and then in the late game, just turn the switch on and end up winning the game? I've said it before. I didn't see a path for them to take this game back other than Baylife. Just like losing these skirmishes over and over and over. They're just getting picked apart. No! The Reaper stats missed! It missed! Selwonk's in trouble! They need to keep him alive! If he goes down here, this is going to be game number 1 going to Baylife. There's so much on the line here. The implications of Selwonk missing his Reaper's dash. That one small misplay on the shoulders of Voas, the most impressive Decker we have ever seen in the history of Agoras Rising. They say, screw the Orb Prime. We are just going to continue to push down this inhibitor. We want to take game number 1. Absolutely incredible Decker right there, my man. That was the containment field all day long.
True and True is going to have to... He's hard back. The defense here is so important. If they lose any more heroes, they cannot...
Chip's in trouble. Chip's taking damage. There's a devastating blast on a Chip. Chip, you got to get Tay. He gets turned into a Pringles can right there. The reversal of fortune on Thirdborn is going to keep him alive. 2 down on the side of Triangle Formation. They've kept themselves in this game for a long, long time. Coming here upwards of an hour now, but I think this finally may be the cut that causes them to bleed out and go into cardiac arrest. Ventricular fibrillation is what we like to call that. Beacon. Can Beacon do this? I don't think he's going to be able to. He's trying to take out Thirdborn with the belly block right there from Undead Pilot's there. Again, with the cooldown reduction, the containment field already up again. Ritsukai gets taken out. 5 people down. Game number 1 going to Baylife. An extraordinary impressive display of using an unorthodox composition against an orthodox one and wiping the floor clean.